Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Block Bull right about now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. And today we're going to discuss XRP, XDC, and we're going to finish off with Gala as well. For those of you that have sort of, copied the non-financial advice, if you will. However, it is Black Friday today. There isn't any special Black Friday discounts on the XRP or the XDC plan because I believe this brings too much information and knowledge to these particular cryptos. Now, you're going to see exactly why you should be copying yourself one of these plans is because of the detail that I go into now, especially with this XRP plan. So this isn't included in the XRP plan, but this is just a sort of taster to what you guys are going to see. So ultimately, we're looking at 33 weeks. This is statistical, guys. So 33 weeks after the Bitcoin halving, this vertical line, after the US elections, is historically where we have seen the law go in for XRP. Okay, so that would bring us out week commencing 9th to the 16th of December is when we will see the law post-elections for XRP. Now, if I zoom out, guys, the exact same thing happened here. Now, if I zoom back in, this is a Bitcoin halving here. You can see on this red candle here. So after the US elections, yeah, red vertical line, after the US elections, this was the law. So this again was 33 weeks after, and exactly the same happened in this cycle. So this is informative in my view. This is 30, there's two candles here, and I've measured them, and this green candle here does put in, it's an equal law. So there's two candles down here. There's a law here and a law here. They're both exactly the same, and you can see up here, if you look at L here, and when I hover over it, L53, L53. So that was the law. So 33 weeks again, guys. So that has happened on, it will basically in the previous two cycles. So the law hasn't gone in yet for XRP, which is very concerning in my opinion, because after the US elections, we have literally ran up for the last 2 or 3 weeks. In my view, we are due a correction. Now, I believe this current cycle is a hybrid between the previous cycle and also the super cycle. So you get that 1, 2, 3. Got them 3 pumps. Back here, we saw a pump and dump literally 3 or 4 weeks after the elections here. So if I measure this now from the red US elections, the high went in there. So 21 days, 3 weeks, we got the high. Okay. Now, if I take exactly the same, this is what I expect to play out, this sort of fractal here. Now, if we use the same sort of methodology, let's drag that all the way up there. And we basically, I'll tell you what, get off. I'm just going to draw one in. So literally 3 weeks after, which is what's happening here, we are literally topping out, guys. So I'm looking at around the 24th. It's going to top out historically because it's more accurate on the days. Obviously, the weeks count for more days. So I've done it on the daily, and it's the 24th of November is when we get the high. So I've put it down here. Top goes in on the 24th of November. Watch and learn XRP. So like I said, this is a hybrid cycle. Now, because this is basically what's playing out here, this sort of fractal up here, what we want to do is measure how high we actually got from the open of the US elections all the way up to that wick. So we wicked up about 25%. And then what happened on the way down was, from that wick all the way down here, we crashed all the way down here at approximately 77, 78%. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the XRP price here at the time of the Bitcoin halving. So that wick actually took out the Bitcoin halving price. Okay, exactly the same happened here. We was trading here. Yeah, this red candle. Okay, at the time of the Bitcoin halving. Now, what happened here after the red line, which is the US elections, after the red line, we took it out again. This price action has come down and we've gone below the XRP price at the time of the Bitcoin halving. Okay, so there's lots of statistical evidence there. This isn't pie in the sky. This is information. This is what the charts are telling us. So if we was to use the same logic, guys, with this pump and dump, we're looking at running up 225% and then a correction to about 77%. Okay, so let's just draw these in now. So I'm going to delete that just to clear the lines up a little bit. So what we're doing is, I forget the number already. So it's 225%. 225% puts us Very, very, very sensitive. I'm going to say around there. So we're looking at around $1.64, somewhere around that sort of region anyway. So about 164 could be the high for this move for XRP. So it's very, very risky. We have discussed how we've also got the cycle high with this wick was up at $1.96. In my opinion, not financial advice, I would be looking at taking profits between $1.60 between $1.60 and $1.90. I wouldn't be sort of going for that $1.60 and $2 above $2. It's too high risk in my opinion, because I do believe we have got a big correction to go. Now, the reason why I believe there's a big correction to go is because extreme greed is also hitting. I've shown you two statistical data sort of points already with the price of the Bitcoin halving. I've also talked about the 33 weeks after halving. So there's a lot of data there, guys. And Bitcoin's also up at around 100K. So retail are coming into the markets now. They're buying. Now, the markets are going to tank them and use them as... They're going to slaughter them. Trust me, they're going to slaughter them. And we don't want to be part of the sheeple. We want to be preempting these big moves. So, like I said, I'd be getting out myself around $1.60. I wouldn't be risking it past $1.60, even chasing $1.96. I really wouldn't. Like I said, the high's going in on the 24th of November, according to statistical information. So whatever the price is on the 24th, guys, I'd be looking at taking profits off the table. Again, you guys can do what you want. However, this is a sort of high up here. So I'll move that yellow line up there. I'd say around $1.64 could be the high for this move. And then if we're going to actually roll over and do the exact same thing in the previous cycle, we're looking at coming down around 77, 78%, which is why I've drawn this other yellow horizontal line. So that would, one, take out XRP price where we opened at the time of the Bitcoin halving on the 19th of April. This is a weekly candle, guys. So it's around 50 cents where we was trading on the 19th of April. So I believe we are going to crash below 50 cent, in my opinion. Now, we could go down and there'll be so much liquidity, guys. Literally from underneath this close here, all the way down here. It takes out all this price action here, all the way back to, I would say, March of last year. So there's a massive sort of liquidation box down here. Now, there's a good chance we're going to get that fill. I believe we are, and that will take us through to this apex here. And then after the 19th and 16th, when these bottoms come in, we will probably play out for 2 or 3 weeks, get into the first week of January, and that's when we'll look to rally up, maybe 2 weeks prior to Donald Trump's inauguration. So literally, I would say now from around 6th of January, we're going to fly up. And this is where the hybrid cycle will come in. So this sort of current price action now, it's going to pretend as if we are replicating this 2021 cycle, when we know for a fact it's not, because we've seen this massive symmetrical triangle, which has been trading for like near enough 7 years. But we will see from January this 1, 2, 3. So you get that massive three pumps. Do you know what I mean? And this is all in the plan, in the XRP plan. You know, that is peanuts. If you've got thousands of dollars invested in the market, that is peanuts to pay to make sure you are literally maximizing your profit, and you're not giving back 77% of your gains. Simple as that. I can't stress it enough. But guess what? You do what you want. People are slagging me off thinking, oh, do you not regret getting out of XRP for XDC? No, I don't. And I'm going to show you exactly why. XRP, XDC chart here. So you can see now where XDC and XRP are trading as a pair. So this here down, this means XDC is down against XRP. Alternatively, you could look at it as XRP is outrunning XDC, which is what it's doing. Now, look at this wick down here. I've shown you this, guys, in the other video. We have literally tagged that line here, this low. The last time that happened, literally, it went boom, went flying up, yeah? That's a 380% move. So, and that happened in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So in 3 weeks, you could increase your XRP bag by 380%. How many other YouTubers out there are going to increase your XRP bag by 380%? None. There's me. That's why I come along, because none of them know what they're talking about. I'm telling you now, guys, that's why you need to subscribe and consider getting yourself a plan, because I will lead us all to victory. Mark my words. So that's where we are now, guys. We've crumbled down there, and we are looking at the next 3 weeks. We'll get back up there and be trading it around on the per. This isn't an XDC price. This is 14 cents on the per. So that's a 380%. So you can increase your bag by 380%. Would you rather go back on XRP? Yeah, I'm going to give you a scenario here. Like I said, this could be the top here now at $1.64. So at $1.64 from current price action is literally about 13-14%. Would you rather have 13-14% gains now, or would you rather have the 380% getting into XDC? Yeah. Best case scenario, if we go from current price action all the way up to, say, $1.96, you're looking at 34% move. Yeah. So the fact you're in XDC, you're going to 10x your gains, is what I'm saying. Again, guys, this isn't financial information. This is just what I'm viewing on the charts. You can do whatever you want. Now, if we just go over to XDC as it is at the moment, it's very simplistic. XDC is going to continue to pump. This is a weekly high around 7.5 cents. So that's sort of the interim sort of target. And we have got that high up there around 9.5 cents. So I'm looking to take that out really. Again, we'll be probably looking at coming down. A lot of utility coins are obviously, the baskets are tied together, yeah? So you get utility coins, you'll get gaming coins, you'll get meme coins. So they all run up as baskets. Now, in my view, coming to Gala, people that are in that trade with me, with Gala isn't going to suffer the same crash as XRP does and some of the other utility coins that have run up, for example, like HBAR. Now, the reason being is because Gala is actually breaking up. Now, the risk is, if we go on to current price action, now, where is this taking us? Let's get that back up there. Get back up there, Sonny Jim. Right, so I'm going to just show you. Right, what could happen is Gala could roll over into that apex. So risk to reward is far better on Gala than it is than XRP at this point, yeah? Because most you're going to lose is around 38% in my view to come into the apex. Now, the upside potential is you're going to take out this first sort of peak. That peak is up 175%. So again, the gains are a lot better. Ideally, we could have ran up XRP to this sort of height, but I got into XDC. So I'm not fussed because I know we're going to do that 380% swing. But ultimately, Gala, I'm going to be probably looking at cashing out around this high here, around 170%. So this is what I'm hoping for now from like sort of today up until the end of the month. I'm just hoping that happens. Again, I can't force my will on the markets. The markets will dictate. We could just stall out here and then we could roll over with the rest of the market come December. Then from mid-December, we're going to be looking at getting up, guys. But ultimately, Gala is looking very good. Now, Gala has also got the film ticker symbol coming out. So that is also going to reduce the reward rate for, and you know, it's going to alleviate any stress on Gala main chain. And I do believe there could be a supply shock with Gala where they do end up burning tokens for the tokenomics with Gala, because they no longer have to reward Gala. They'll be rewarding the sort of new ticker symbol in the film industry. So the new ticker symbol will be film. So I reckon that will have a massive positive effect on the price action. So Gala, do not sleep on Gala. It's still a moonshot. And I'm going to show you guys why. Last time out, last cycle, we move in vertical lines. So you got this move here from top to bottom. And then if I was to go from top to bottom again, look exactly where it's literally a measured move. Works out literally perfect. Yeah, from that wick down there up to there. Perfect move. But yeah, guys, that's just me on TA. Apparently, to some guys, I don't know what I'm talking about. But believe me and you, I will, once all these sort of predictions come to fruition, people will be queuing up for these plans. And I tell you what, I told everyone I'm going to double the prices. When they need me in XRP sub 50 cent, they'll be like, Blockbull was right. Blockbull was right. Do you know what I mean? It'll be too late. They'll be paying over odds for it. So yeah, cop both of them together, bundle 10 automatic. That'll be emailed to your email box. And make sure you fill your email in, because there's some people out there that are not putting their emails in, and then I've got to manually sort it all out. So make sure you type in the correct email address. Check your junk and spam folders as well, because it is a large file. It may end up in there, so double check those. But yeah, I've been a Blockbull anyway, guys. So Blockbull over and out.